Hey, we're the Anchando family, and not too long ago, our home got flooded, but I guess I need to back up farther than that. Since Jess and I met, we've always been talking about living full time on the road and doing either the tiny home lifestyle or or the RV lifestyle, and we chose the life of the RV. So it just makes sense with the economic downturn, and I truly believe that economically speaking, it's going to be down for quite some time. And we just got to talking, since we're gonna, they still haven't finished our house and there's mold issues now. And so we got to talking a few weeks back and decided to start the journey of finding our RV to live in. And we considered a camper too, the camper lifestyle. But the tour van, she actually can't tow that much. So we would have got a really teeny tiny place. But I mean, we were considering that. So without further ado, drum roll please. This is our brand new home, and we're gonna be doing the RV lifestyle. So, you guys ready? You ready, buddy?
Yes.
Yes? All right. All right, here we go. So, there's our brand new home. We're really excited about it, and we picked it up from some really nice folks in Iowa. She's all we've hoped and dreamed for. Jess has always wanted to live the RV lifestyle long before we even met.
I've been trying to convince him for years.
I was actually against it for a long time, and I liked the idea of it, but it was hard for me to let go of the idea of not having a house. But I thought about it for a long time, and we just think it's the right journey for us, especially now. We're gonna really cut costs, and with being uprooted out of our home anyway, it just seemed like the universe was telling us that it was time to do this. So let's do the tour, and we're gonna do some modifications to this as well. So we got some stuff to fix up, some minor things, nothing too crazy, just to make it a little bit more a home. So it's got a Caterpillar diesel in it. It has 87,000 miles. So she's got a lot of life left in her, and should be able to get us down the road, especially with touring being so uncertain for the next few years. It might be a way to actually still tour around a bit. So let's take a closer look. It's called the Renegade, and I'll do a full walk around. I like the Renegade name. Just kind of makes sense, because we are in fact renegades. Here's a Renegade.
Tell the story of the name Bobby.
Oh yeah. We decided to name her Bobby McGee. I guess the original owner, his name was Bob, and so the folks, there's only been one other owner since him. They named the RV Bob. So we wanted to create a name that was unique to us, but also because I guess the gentleman Bob really loved this RV, and he really took great care of it, and so we just thought it was fitting to find a name to just stick with it. So Bobby, we went with Bobby McGee, and there's also some more relevance to Bobby. That's my mom's godmother, and so it fits that way too. So it's got tons of storage down below. We're gonna be towing the van. That'll give us some freedom to be able to drive to the grocery store and whatnot. Also, if we're traveling around regionally, that'll give me a lot of freedom to just take the van. We'll have the RV parked. I wanted to point out the bullhorns. The bullhorns, yeah. Actually, I didn't even notice the bullhorns. Jess pointed them out. I was like, I didn't even notice. We'll just park the RV at RV park or somewhere we can, you know, safely park it and, you know, still live out of it. And then I'll just use the van to roll around in and play shows, because we'll have the gear inside the van. So it's gonna kind of be a glorified trailer that we can drive around. Let's take a look at the inside. You guys excited? Yeah. Buddy, you excited? Yeah? All right, you excited, babe?
Yes.
Hendrix? Yeah, you excited?
Yay.
Yeah?
She's
oh, wiggle this. All right,
doing nervous fingers.
let's go inside. After you, family.
Yay.
The kitchen. And we're gonna be doing some painting and everything before we move into this. So it's got it has lots of storage space. It's got this couch. I think we're gonna take this couch out and put in a day bed.
Look how beautiful it is underneath.
That is pure classic material right there. So we're gonna put in a day bed, which I think will make a more comfortable bed too, because I definitely have the guys in mind on this, because if we were touring down the road in this, I would want to make sure that they were very, very comfortable. So we have them in mind on this big time. So I'll show you more of the place. So the grand tour. So we got a little smart TV up here. So if wherever we have Wi-Fi, we can dial in the Netflix and
Daddy,
the movies for little.
No Wi-Fi. We wanted out of Wi-Fi.
We ran out?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to get some more. Should we get it at the store?
No.
Okay. I didn't think so. All right, so here's the captain's seat. Pretty sweet. So these are some chairs that they modified, and we think we might keep one of them, because it's nice to have some seats that the kids will be secure in their car seats, because while cruising down the road, we definitely want the children secure, and they're not going to be, there's no way we'd let them like just run around the RV. So I think we might, there's two of them, and they're actually coincidentally, they're Ford Transit seats.
I want to hold that.
You want to hold it for a second?
Yeah.
Okay, hold it and look at it.
Yeah.
All right, so coincidentally, they're Ford Transit seats.
Yeah.
And so we're thinking about getting rid of one of the seats. Maybe, we're not quite sure what to do with this area yet, but we do want to keep at least one of the seats. We might keep both, because we could switch. Actually, this one rotates. We can pop it out and pop it back in, and then maybe somehow fashion a bed. Or they might even already have, they might have had a bed. They do have a bed. Yeah, so.
Lays on top of it, and you can put a table and make a dining table.
Oh, you can?
In between the seats.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Learn new stuff every day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here's one of the control centers. We have a lot to learn. Lots to learn. The fridge. It's got a propane oven, which is pretty cool. We might get rid of the microwave and turn this into a big giant spice rack, because we're pretty big fans of cooking in our home, and which we'll be able to do a lot of in the RV, you know. Here's the bathroom. We're gonna spruce.
We'll go get them.
So we're gonna spruce the bathroom up a little bit.
Mama.
Oh, look at that mirror trick I just did. Oh yeah, mirror tricks. Sink, the throne, and it's got a bidet. It's got a bidet in there. Here's the bedroom.
Sis.
It's got lots of storage up there, and we'll be
Oh, I need my finger.
doing some sprucing up in here. We're gonna paint the walls. I think we're just gonna paint the walls white. All right, so this area right here is a whole ton of storage, but I'm sure some of you are thinking like, okay, that's not enough beds, and you know what? You're absolutely right. That is not enough beds. So that is why we are going to take out.
And there's a TV in here.
There is a TV in here. There is. You gonna show them the remote? Show everybody the remote. Oh, back it up a little bit. There we go. There's that remote. Good job, buddy.
And I want to watch TV.
Yeah. So we're gonna keep some of the storage, and we're gonna take this from there, from at the edge of that one, all the way through here. We're gonna take that out and we're gonna turn that into bunks. So we're still figuring things out. We're gonna, you know, switch out all the lights to LED lights to help conserve battery, things like that. It's gonna be pretty affordable to fix up. We're fixing it up with, you know, with our family in mind and with our bandmates in mind. It's been a really hectic journey. We still have to go through everything at our house still and finish the process of getting out of there. But you know, one step at a time. Everything we're doing in this, all the fixing up is going to be pretty cheap to fix up. We're doing it with our family in mind. We're doing it with our bandmates in mind. So, you know, the idea is to actually be able to tour in this thing. And the most important part of this is that it's going to slash our bills way down so that we can more comfortably ride out the economic downturn. You know, it'll take us a little while to pay this thing off, but with even paying this off, we'll still be saving ton of money. I've always been the type of person to prepare for the worst but hope for the best, and I think this is going to be a really, not only an exciting chapter of our lives, but a very economically friendly chapter of our lives. Of course, there's upkeep. I know there's upkeep, and there's going to be things that break, but I think as long as we do keep up on the preventative maintenance, we'll, you know, that part won't be quite as bad. So that's the idea. The motor looks great, sounds great. It's got an own-in generator. It came with all the adapters, all kinds of stuff. It came ready with everything. So we've been driving around nonstop RV hunting. It was interesting how it panned out, because there was one that we looked at in Buffalo, Missouri, and I just had a bad feeling about that one. My good friend Ralph came and looked at it with us. We had to walk away from that one. And then, so that was kind of heartbreaking, because we were really excited about that one, because it was move-in ready, but it was older. So we got really excited about it, and we had to walk away. It just wasn't the right one, and we got really sad. That was the day little Hector cut his eye open. That was quite the journey that day, the emotional journey. Then the very next day, because I'd kind of got to the point where I was like, all right, you know, we're not having much luck finding the right one. I'm gonna start reaching out to friends, and you guys know who you are. I wanted to put out to the world that we were looking for one, because we wanted to just kind of keep it, you know, a surprise. But I decided, you know what? Somebody I know is gonna know somebody that has something nice. And so I started reaching out to friends, and they started hunting around for one, which was really awesome and amazing. And thank you for that. And coincidentally, that morning that I had sent out those messages, Jess found this one, and it was out in Lake Okoboji. So it was that morning, Wednesday morning, we were just like, let's jump in the van and go look. I mean, let's go check it out. And we did, and we're really thankful we did. So, and then we drove Friday morning at 4 in the morning. We drove out there to meet with those fine folks and pick her up. Okay, she's a beaut, and I know this is going to be a wonderful journey, and it's going to be an exciting journey, something to bring my family closer together, something where we're not going to, you know, feel the financial hurt quite as bad as we would have if we would stay in the place where we're at. It just all made sense with getting flooded out, and that it was time to take this step. Everything that was happening in our lives was pointing at this direction. So we decided to take this leap of faith, and we'll see what happens. It's going to be exciting times, and we're going to do lots of updates and keep you guys informed. And we hope that you go down this journey with us. We'll also keep you updated while we fix it up. We're going to be fixing it up over the next couple weeks, you know, just putting in the bunks and painting and all that stuff. So I'll do videos of that and be keeping you guys updated. Love you guys. Thank you so much, and we'll see you on the next video.